the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun? Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy?
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
All right, today is February 22nd, 2025. It is 4:30 a.m. This is second video, so I'm just continuing. All right, so NAACP announces Dr. Alondra Nelson as the recipient of the 2025 NAACP-Archewell Digital Civil Rights Award. Dr. Nelson is a leading sociologist and AI expert who focuses on the connection between science, technology, medicine, and social inequality. All right, so I have this open and then I'll come back. Oh, there's not that many responses. The link, and that's it. So let's go on Archewell. Okay, so there's this video here. I can't show the video. I will be black anyway. Okay, celebrating the NAACP-Archewell Digital Civil Rights Award. Okay, so let's see what this is about. Each year, the NAACP awards one individual with the NAACP-Archewell Digital Civil Rights Award. This award celebrates leaders who are advancing civil rights in digital spaces and leading the way to build a better online world. The Archewell Foundation is thrilled to congratulate this year's recipient, Dr. Alondra Nelson, in recognition of her outstanding contribution to AI policy and the advancement of civil rights. Dr. Nelson accepted the award yesterday evening during the NAACP Hollywood Bureau Symposium. I think last year recipient regarding AI, there was something, a tweet that I came across and that made me reminded of her. Oh, I think it was during the IG. There was a tweet that I read, a Canadian who had went on a cruise, okay, like on a cruise ship, and the cruise took her somewhere to Miami. And then when she got, I think she was supposed to board the plane, something. But there was something that recognized her face and took her aside. But she's Canadian. And they thought that she was, either Mexican or something like that. I don't know. I spoke about it in one video. But, and when I was reading that, and I think it reminded me of either last year recipient who had something to do with face recognition or something. But anyway, let's focus on this. Each year, the NAACP award, one individual. I read that. I just finished that. Dr. Alondra Nelson is a sociologist and leading expert in artificial intelligence, AI. The work focuses on the connection between science, technology, medicine, and social inequality. She is currently the Harold F. Lander Professor at the Institute for Advanced Study, Independent Research Center in Princeton, New Jersey. Her research has exposed critical flaws in AI and the role that it plays in election misinformation, and reveals the inaccurate, misleading, and often harmful responses that AI can produce. That's the thing as well. Again, I'm going back to some of things that Harry have said. You have some people who's trying to make things better, and then there are some people who literally going out of their way to sabotage what the people who's trying to make things better. So you have this kind of spectrum of counterbalance.
What I really, really don't like, and what I find hard to make peace with, is that there are some people on one end of the spectrum who are sitting behind their keyboards writing dangerous or defamatory headlines, knowing that it's going to work as clickbait because any context in the rest of the article protects them and there's nothing you can do about it. And at the other end of the spectrum, you have Nobel Prize winners like Maria Ressa, who's literally putting her life on the line, and war correspondents are again putting their lives on the line to bring us the truth. So that, to me, is the spectrum. And my life has been covered by this end of the spectrum, which I will be damned if those journalists...
There's some people who don't want things to be better because they don't benefit from it. But anyway, let's continue. She has used this research and her findings to advocate for stronger safeguards in AI and the need for regulation. Dr. Nelson is a trusted policy advisor who previously served as director of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy. She oversaw the blueprint for AI Bill of Rights, a historic guide that ensures tech policy safeguards civil rights. In 2023, Dr. Nelson was appointed by United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres and the UN high-level As I'm reading this, Trump is putting so many people who's not qualified for the position. But anyway, General Antonio Guterres to the UN high-level advisory body on artificial intelligence, where she helped shape international AI governance. In recognition of her work, Dr. Anola Nelson received a $100,000 grant to further her work. She joins previous recipients of the NAACP-Archewell Digital Civil Rights Award, Dr. Sophia Nobel. I think that's her. I'll look her face to see if she's the one. Nabiha Sai 2023 and Dr. Joy Bulawini. Let me see who. Let's look this up. If this is the one that I was thinking of. No, not her. Definitely not her. Maybe her. 23. Was it her? About the AI? Let me see. Images. I don't think that's her. 23. Maybe that one. She's an African American, I think. Let's see. Yep, that's her. I should have gone to the last year. Yeah, that's her. She's the one who received the award last year, and something that I was reading and made me remind of her. Okay, born 1989, in Canada. Oh, she's Canadian. I didn't even know that. What is it? Canadian computer scientist. Okay. So, but anyway, and I think I'm done with that. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to Twitter. There's no comments. Let's go to the next tweet. Where was I? Oh my god, I have so much to share. Oh my god. Now we are up to, oh damn it, I just messed it up. Now we are into as ever. Okay, so let's pause this. You guys probably seen this so many times. Believe it or not, I have not listened to it. I've seen it retweet after retweet, but I have not listened to it. Okay, listening to Meghan Markle in that video, you always hear the British media, their mouthpieces, and the Rangers talking about Prince Harry leaving the royal for Meghan Markle, but you never hear them talking about the fact that Meghan left everything behind to be with Harry. Yep, this is something they owe her big time. To move her stuff across the ocean and then move it back again after what they did to her, it's unbelievable. Alright, so let's listen. 58-second screenshots, okay? Oops.
Last year, I had thought, you know what, American Riviera, that sounds like such a great name. It's my neighborhood, it's a nickname for Santa Barbara, but it limited me to things that were just manufactured and grown in this area. Then Netflix came on, not just as my partner in the show, but as my partner in my business, which was huge. So I thought about it.
Wow. Partner in her business venture. Wow, they capture her. It's like, we're not letting you go. No wonder why the squad was talking so much crap about what is it, Netflix marketing thing. I have it on the list, so let's continue.
And I'd been waiting for a moment to share a name that I had secured in 2022, and this is the moment. And it's called As Ever.
So she saved it. She secured it since 2022. She knew this is something that was coming, or something she felt like she will need. So she secured a name. Okay. I think there's a thread that I read, that I saw, that spoke about As Ever, where different companies have the word As Ever in it, but they never secured it. But let's continue.
Ever essentially means as it's always been. And if you followed me since 2014 with the TIG, you know I've always loved cooking and crafting and gardening. This is what I do, and I haven't been able to share it with you in the same way for the past few years, but now I can. So as things are starting to trickle out there, I wanted you to hear it from me first. Of course, there will be fruit preserves. I think we're all clear at this point that jam is my jam. But there's so many more products that I just...
The jam is my jam. Okay.
Love that I use in my home, and now it's time to share it with you. So I can't wait for you to see it. Thanks, guys. Last year,
I'm thinking the American Riviera Orchard was a way to throw people off, because the Rangers go crazy about it. But anyway, so let's continue. Let's read some of the comments. To be part of that family, she gave everything up. She went to the UK empty-handed when Harry left the UK with her. He did not leave empty-handed. He left with his IG and other patronages. Meghan is starting all over again. Good that she has Harry by her side supporting her. There's one comment here. Meg wasn't empty-handed. She was a whole millionaire when she got with Harry. The only thing she gave up, at least temporarily, was the freedom to fly free. That is true. But once she got the lay of that evil place, she gave Harry enough time to come to grips with that awful lot. And then, yeah, I agree with this. That I agree. I think sometimes when people are saying certain things, you're thinking of one thing, but there's so many branches of it. So she, the person who first wrote this tweet, was one branch, and then the response to it bring another branch to it. So I agree with both of them. The original tweet probably was not thinking about the other part. But anyway, let's continue. Harry leaving the royal family meant him leaving the British media and their contract That's what they really hate, that Harry cut them all off. But I agree, they never talk about what Meghan originally had to give up. They wanted her, look at this, they started with she's from Campton. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but they tried to degrade it in a way when she was not from there. And so many things. And let's not forget, it was William who kicked Harry out. Okay, keep that in mind. You're right about Prince Harry. What I'm saying is, he didn't leave that place empty-handed, and thank God he didn't. I love IG, etc. She arrived in the UK empty-handed. Oh, she's repeating it again. Empty-handed and left empty-handed. Empty-handed in what sense? Empty-handed. She arrived in the UK empty-handed. Okay, that part with the answer in there where she had her million. Empty-handed, I will say, in the sense that she left her work suit, she gave that up. And I don't know how that was with the thing she had with the UN, One Young World. I guess she's still there. I don't know. In a way, I think I got her, but let me see. Let me continue reading. Meghan is starting all over again. She gave up everything to be part of that family. Okay, let's see here. There's 2 comments under that. I can't see it. Okay, because they think the only life worth living is one within that hateful bubble. They thought a black woman can have that much of a life. She should be grateful, not realizing Harry been trying to bust the lock on that gilded cage for years. Meghan had the key and set him free. Okay, amen. She nearly lost her life through it. She lost a child. They owe her, but of course, all they care about is destroy anyone more talented and gifted than them. That is true. Alright, so check. That's the last response. Next tweet. Now, this is the Sussex squad talking. She started the TIC by herself and single, and now look at her starting as ever with her little princess Lili. Yeah, I guess Archie will have, was it Invictus, and then that Lili will be, you know, if she's into that. But then again, we saw that video where she was buttering the bagel. I can't believe how tall she has gotten. The TIG. Okay, never heard of the TIG until it was deleted. No interest and as ever. But why you here? Not watching. Okay, so why you here? It's fine. Thank you. Look at the answer. So why you here then? LOL, honey. No one cares what you do or doesn't do. Why you announcing it and something breaking news? Laughing my ass off. Yeah, let's just black this. Okay, it's fine. People don't have to watch it. Okay, what is that? Is that an ad? No. Okay, so there's that. Oh, wow, hello. I want to say thank you to all of the old friends who know and love our small family brand as ever, and also say hi to all those that have just become aware we exist. In the last 36 hours, there has been a outpouring of support and concern regarding recent event around the namesake brand. We are aware, we are not affiliated. Okay, as ever, New York City. Okay, so this is a different thing. This venture started back in 2015 when I reworked vintage military to make our signature tanker pant for my wife, Astrid Dahl, as a side hobby. It was followed by a pink jumpsuit that quickly became a cult classic. In 2017, as ever became official and I started manufacturing. There are several women and events that were instrumental in the creation of our brand. I want to thank them again. I also want to thank Robert Kucha and his family run factory. Without all of them, as ever will never exist. In 2025, we are grateful to still be here making clothing in New York and New Jersey. We are grateful for all the customers coast to coast and worldwide that have supported our venture. We will continue as ever. Mark Kolsky. Okay, stay mad and quiet a corner. I saw a thread about how do you call this? about the name thing. What do you call this? Not copyright. There's a term for it. I can't think of it right now. My grandmother used to tell my sister this. Haha, thank for the laugh. Magical is really is the might of the mafia media on her shoulders on behalf of a jealous, vindictive, palatial corporate, and yet she thrived with loving heart and tact. Magical. Alright, that's an ad. Okay, I miss Tig so much. It's honestly something I never thought I will see her do again. I definitely tune in and follow. Her new show is in March too, right? A beautiful moment. Her legacy, great news. Meghan and Harry, super duo. Okay, let's go to the next one. And I think it's making reference to Meghan as well. That's the squad being squaddy. This is like a GIF. Suddenly, Meghan has 2 IG accounts and they are active. We win. Listen to this. It will be a screenshot though. But first, let's look at the video quickly. That's the way that I do it first. Alright, but now let's listen to it again. Screenshot. 16 carriages. Okay, so there's a music. Forget it. I forgot about that. Alright, second. What is it? You easily please. Hey, the squad said they'll take any forms. There's Meghan, and I guess as ever, it could be 3. Is American Riviera Orchard still there? Because she only for that is just 3 posts with the logo, and she never posts anything on that ever again. I don't know. Okay, so this is the thread that I was talking about regarding as ever. Let's go through it. Okay, I wasn't planning on talking about the newly launched as ever business because some minimal research will disprove a lot, but there is so much misinformation that I feel I must. As of right now, there are 5 related pending trademark applications by Duchess Meghan and her team. Oh wow, 5. Okay, so let's go through it. This is publicly available information from the USPTO. The trademark application include for textile, non-medicated skincare, household linens, and baked mixes, with 2 including the as ever cursive writing logo. These were submitted in September 2024 and are waiting to be assigned. Okay, let's see here. Pending, as ever, there's that. Textile, tablecloth, there's all of that. 2022 Trademark LLC Limited Liability Company USA, as ever. There's another one here, non-medical skincare preparation. So there's that. What else? As ever, pending, household linen, throws, bed, blankets, bed. There's all of that. Okay, mix for bakery, pending. All right. As ever, pending, mix for bakery, trademarks, LLC Limited, liability company, Delaware, USA. There's that. This was generated by, there's all of that. Trademark service. The trademark application has been accepted by the office, has met the minimum filing requirement, and has not yet been assigned to examiner. So they're still looking into it. September 2024. Okay, I searched all other as ever patent and found many with this similar naming, including photography company, many t-shirt clothing companies, and even adhesive stationery company. None of them were for as ever New York City, the clothing company that has been caught in the middle of this. Okay, there's that. As ever photographer registered. As ever, there's that. Clever as ever. Okay, so there's all of this. Sound as ever. Okay, that's Texas, USA. Oh, I forgot to look where the other one. Good and services, t-shirts. Let's go back. Honor, Lisa Miller, individual. Clothing, namely belts, blazers, blouses, bodysuit. Okay, USA. There's this person name here. Just did that. And there's that. BAE, beautiful as ever. Hats, hooded, sweatshirts, t-shirts. Okay, Henry, Katrina, individual. Okay, now sticks better shop as ever. Alright, so there's the word as ever, and so many of them. Many of them has already been registered. There's that. Okay, what is that? As ever. Subscribe. Okay. What else? Okay, the clothing business is As Ever New York City, a naming convention they use since they began in 2015 to 2017 based on U.S. patent and trademark laws. The addition of New York City is enough to differentiate from As Ever. In addition, the clothing company simply did not trademark, unfortunately. As well, I look As Ever New York City digital footprint, and although they claim they have been selling products since 2017 until now, their last Instagram post was October 2023 before they posted about the current situation yesterday, February 18, 2025. This may play into their legal stance. Okay, I don't know anything about patent and trademark and all of that, so I'm just reading this. Okay, simply put, unfortunately, As Ever New York City did not trademark their name, which is why other companies like As Ever Photography listed earlier in this thread had their patent approved. Based on the current As Ever trademarks, Duchess Meghan has no overlap and will most likely be approved. Okay, so what she's saying here, because, okay, the one that came with it first never trademarked it. Okay, the word, the two words As Ever. Okay, they never trademarked theirs saying As Ever New York City. If they had trademarked it because of the As Ever, they had a legal ground. They could have had legal ground for the others that trademarked theirs. Okay, to say you cannot use the word As Ever. So what this person is saying here, because others have been approved, other companies have been approved with the word As Ever. There's photography, there's thing about medical product and whatever. They approve it. So which means Meghan is in good ground to just be approved. Okay, can As Ever New York City use common law right to say they had the name first? Have been doing business for years with it. Yes, but they didn't do so for all the other current patent. Also, their legal protection are significantly weaker because they lack a federally registered trademark. Yeah. They could have done with the others, but they never did, and they never registered. So I understand her very well. Once Meghan's Sussex trademark application is assigned and potentially approved, it will be added to the Trademark Official Gazette, which is a weekly publication of all trademarks, and any party who opposes it has 30 days to respond. That'll be when we see what As Ever New York City does. Okay, the bottom line is there are multiple companies with trademark using As Ever in some capacity, and they haven't said anything. As Ever New York City has been chosen by anti-Meghan groups as the one to find justice for, but they didn't have a trademark, so the law is not on their side. I'll go into that. There's 12 comments under it. Brilliant rundown of what's been going on. Thank you. I honestly don't know what's the purpose of some of these waste of space oxygen users trolls. Sick of them. I'm telling you, they really don't want her to thrive at all. The amount of energy that they're putting to put her down, can you imagine if they put that same energy onto the others to do something good, how far we would have been? This is the evil mind I'm talking about. Like I said in my last video, after I did the prayer, they so focused on evil, they refuse for humanity to move forward. All right, so let's read these, and then there's one I say I want to go into. All right, let me go into it now. What did that say again? The bottom line is there are multiple companies with trademark using As Ever in some capacity, and they haven't said anything. As Ever New York City has been chosen by anti-Meghan groups as the one to find justice for, but they didn't have a trademark, so the law is not on their side. Okay, brilliant. Just brilliantly explained. Thank you. That's an ad. Okay, thank you for this informative take. Happy to do so and help drawn out all this insane misinformation. And I'm sure she probably had lawyers to look into it before she even put it out. Okay, looking forward to your next TikTok. Okay, I'm not on TikTok. I could understand if the name was a made-up one, but it's a commonly used phrase, and as you have shown, used in a number of businesses. As far as I can see, as Ever New York City hasn't raised an objective, they have just stated they are not affiliated. Okay, I read that in one of the tweets. A great thread with great information. If anything, Meghan as ever will send traffic their way, which is a great thing. Alright, there's one comment under that. Okay, it is and will be a blessing for both the clothing company and the town in Spain. They're probably grateful for the free publicity and create and increase interest in their businesses. Okay, it will be said to a woman-owned brand as Ever New York City to pile onto the bully brigade. Okay, thank you for this info. Thank you, my miss. Alright, let's read some more and then that's it. Okay, correct. There is no overlap with regard to clothing based on Meghan's trademarks I found. However, this may actually cause issues for As Ever New York City because I did not find clothing trademark with that similar naming, and they have legal ground to go after New York City who haven't trademarked. Okay, who knows, somebody probably want to go trademark it, or if they're smart enough, they probably better put something out, like a form to trademark it. Thanks, I never knew any of this stuff, and I appreciate you taking the time to lay it all out. Happy to do so. All this info can be found here, uptso.gov. Also this, there's more. Okay, simply Google. Okay, that's that. Let's leave that alone. We're going to continue with As Ever, the logo. Okay, As Ever logo is so beautiful. Meghan Markle. There's the palm tree and the two birds. Every time I see the palm tree, I'm thinking the tree when they went to visit the house that they own now. How they felt like it means something to them. Why I love how special and meaningful it is with their palm treble and the pair of the hummingbird. There's something where William Archie was saying when they were bird watching and said Meghan got his foot dirty. Okay, now Meghan's got her voice back. As ever, let's celebrate our princess as ever. Okay, so let's see here. As Ever logo, palm tree. Let's go into it. Palm tree represents Prince Harry and Meghan's Montecito home in California. It holds a special connection to the Sussex family with intertwined palm trees and their garden event featuring on the cover photo on As Ever website. It was the backdrop of Archie's second birthday picture. In a 2022 interview with The Cut, Meghan said when Harry first toured their Montecito, that's what I thought. The moment that I saw it, that's what I thought. Okay. The Cut, Meghan said when Harry first toured the Montecito home, Harry remarked that the two intertwined palm trees symbolize their bond, saying, "My love, it is us." Meghan also mentioned that their son, Archie, greets the trees daily saying, "Hi Mama, hi Papa." There's Archie here, there's the backdrop, and that's where Archie was saying, "You got my foot dirty, Mama," because he was with her. On this channel, PYTE, I have a video about that. It was kind of funny. I don't remember what I call it. Just go around the time when the Netflix documentary came out. It was around that. Was it the Netflix? I forgot. But anyway, okay, in this memoir, Spare Harry recounted a hummingbird entering their home shortly after the Queen's funeral, viewing it as a spiritual sign. And the Harry and Meghan Netflix docuseries, Prince Harry and Archie share a sweet moment watching hummingbirds in their Montecito home. Okay, I didn't know about this part. Harry recounted a hummingbird entering their home shortly after the Queen's funeral. I don't know. I never heard about that. This is the first time. Okay, so let's see here. The hummingbird is Jamaica's national bird, and the palm tree in the middle makes this logo very Jamaican. I love it. Right, I love that she kept the shape of the logo from the previous one. Okay, I'll go back to it. That could be a beautiful embroidery piece or a beaded medallion. The lines of the hummingbird's feathers and palm fronds reminds me of Meghan's calligraphy. Beautiful. Agree wholeheartedly. Stay mad. Okay, I blocked this person. So stolen human. These people. Okay, so probably almost the same thing. American Riviera Orchard. Let's move on. I need to start editing tomorrow. I don't want to stay all day, or today I will say, editing. Okay, next one. As ever, Meghan is finally free. Okay, Meghan Markle finally has her voice back, and I can't wait to hear what she has to say. On Monday, Meghan announced that she is returning to her lifestyle roots, and it's a much bigger deal than you might think. Alright, Meghan Markle is finally free. Free to wear open-toe shoes, free to walk in front of her husband, Prince Harry, at public events, and most importantly, free to pick up where she left off when it comes to glittering careers that she carved for herself long before she got whisked into British royalty and became a tabloid punching bag. With the haters just a vocal. Either way, it is empowering to see Meghan rise above it all and return to the roots that once brought her so much joy. After all these years filled with endless anguish and turmoil, Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, founder of the TIG, finally has her voice back, and I, for one, can't wait to hear what she has to say. Alright, so that's that. There's no comment. Let's move on. Okay, I love the symbolism of As Ever crest. The use of two hummingbirds. Remember this sweet moment between Prince Harry and Prince Archie and Harry and Meghan's Netflix. 33 seconds. Let's listen.
Get a chance to be this close to words. Watch. Because they're scared of you. He's done.
He's so busy.
I gotta do it this foot, Mama. Because I believe you.
Look at his little muscle.
I gotta do this.
You've got a dirty foot. Papa is a bird watcher, so this is a really big moment for me.
Alright, go watch that video that I made out of this. It's kind of funny. Next one. Okay, I swear, the best thing Meghan Markle did this year was open an Instagram account. The pain they are in, crying for King Charles to take their pain away, etc. There's the laugh here. Watching the royal family mouthpieces and the Rangers having meltdown started January 1, 2025. There's the laugh here. It's delicious. Oh my goodness. I think it already has 2 million views. Not views, 2 million followers. There's that. Okay, because this was never in their wildest dream, Meghan should have been silent, broken, in a corner, terrified to venture out her front door. What they got instead is an empowered, fearless woman back to her old self and thriving with huge financial backing and respect. No lie detected. Let's pause this. We love it. I'm so happy that she did. Like a phoenix from the ashes, she will continue to rise and rise and rise. That's a good way of putting it. Okay, it truly is. When you live in truth, God will do the rest. The leftovers can't breathe under the Sussex storm. That's why they need a vacation, probably trying to strategize a different approach to their whatever they do. God is good. They're just a baggage for God. That's all. Okay, as for the Rangers, no one will take their pain away from them. It is self-inflicted pain. Even if HRH, the Prince and the Princess Meghan wants to lift the pain, I would say please leave them to taste fruit of hatred and jealousy. Okay, that's a combination of 46.8 million views. Okay, it had that much. Let me see. Let me go. I think I had it. How do I find the views? Does it say? Alright. I don't know. It was 3 days ago. Okay. Where was it posted? Why is it on her? Let me see something. Do I have it? Where did she post it? Let's see. Never mind. I don't want to waste too much time on this. That's that. Let's move on. Now, this is Martin. I have 2 tweets of him from TikTok. I like to listen to him. He sort of, because I don't follow the derangers, so he sort of summarizes everything for me. Go Megan, t-shirt links, X bio. Okay, so let's listen. So he's selling some t-shirts, I guess. I'm just gonna listen to the video, okay?
Morning guys, happy Tuesday, and just how tanned, relaxed, fulfilled and quite frankly beautiful does Meghan look in this video, filmed by Harry. You can hear him in the background, and the interaction between these two is just so cute. Dropped on her own Instagram channel, and she's gonna break the internet as ever without even trying. And when I post this to X Twitter, the derangers will be going absolutely mad. Royalists, you can be happy for other people. Did you know that? Anyway, let's get to the point, Martin.
Let me pause before he gets to the point. It's funny that he raised that Harry is recording it. It reminds me during Mother's Day with the leftover, where they were praising him. He took pictures of the family and all of that, and then it just went crashing down. It was Photoshop. That's just remind me of that. That's all. Okay. Harry and Meghan doing their low budget thing, and doing their own promotion, and this is why the squad are laughing about Netflix marketing company are so happy just sitting back. You'll see later on. I'll be sharing some tweets where the squad talking about that. Okay, so let's get back to this. I'm moving it slightly where he's gonna get to the point. Let's listen.
Right, let's get to the point, Martin. So this video is all about how her media partnership with Netflix about her lifestyle and cooking series has been transformed into a commercial partnership, supply chain distribution for her new brand, which is moving away from American Riviera Orchard into As Ever. As Ever is more encompassing. It enables her to focus on markets outside America. I think it's a lovely, cute, homely brand. I wish her all the best. They are clearly a very happy family. Even the dog, pelting through in the background, looked absolutely overjoyed. All the best to Meghan and Harry. It's great to see you flying the flag for independent young couples with children out there making moves for yourselves. Comments are open as ever. Salty Island t-shirts are available on my TikTok bio. I'll try and put the link in my X Twitter bio if you're interested in looking and getting one for yourself. Comments are open as ever. Have a brilliant Tuesday. Let me know what you think.
Alright, so that,
Morning,
oops,
guys.
let's pause. Go to the next one. I don't want to go to all of the comments. Alright, next tweet. Alright, he's summing up everything for me pretty much. Okay, so that was slightly before. Oh, I didn't look at the time. But anyway, big moves. 1 minute and 35 seconds.
Morning friends, happy Wednesday, and the official As Ever Instagram account representing Meghan's new business partnership with Netflix launched 7 hours ago, when most of Western Europe and East Coast America were all still in bed, including me. And it's already at 631,000 followers in literally less than 8 hours. This business for Meghan is going to be absolutely transformative. But plus plot twist, who else might this be transformative for? Not in a good way. Hate to cover it in the same video as this joy, but I genuinely believe that Meghan's attitude, work ethic, devotion and skills may be helping to put an end to the British non-working, scrounging, taxpayer-funded royal family. I'm not kidding. These two, Harry and Meghan, are literally taking the presses and the people's and their hearts' attention away from literally anything the scrounging, taxpayer-funded people do. This could be transformative for Meghan, and I genuinely hope it is. And it could be transformative for the UK. This might be the start of a real debate in 2025 and 2026 whether the monarchy is appropriate. That's how big Meghan's moves are. Comments are open as ever on TikTok. Let me know what you think.
Alright, so I'm not going to go in the comment. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, let's pause. So this one, I'll go to the comment. Sussex grad, keep using your platform on Twitter, no matter how. I think she meant to say how small it is. Keep calling people out on their shit. Keep showing Harry and Meghan that there's people out here that loves and support them. How many times they've been saying that, you know, Twitter is this, you know. I'm still there until it's shut down. I will be. I don't post too much. I'm usually more of a respond kind of thing. So that's that. If I have something to say, I'll create my own post. But very rarely I start a new tweet on my own. Usually I'm more of a responder. That's all. But anyway, this is the next tweet. Let's listen. Screenshot though.
I had an amazing team at Archewell. You know, we would get together and we just like war room it. We read everything that's out there. We check Twitter. We're monitoring everything. You know, especially with tabloids, there's an agenda there, and it's a negative one for the most part. So how do you measure, like, okay, if we know that this is going to be biased, like, how do we track how this is actually really registering in people's minds? And usually social media is a good way to kind of gauge that. If there's something that rises to the level where it needs immediate attention, my colleagues will be like buzzing, like, oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are we gonna do? And I'm just sort of like, okay, like, it's fine. Like, they always say, like, their vision of me is like I'm just in a corner in like a mink coat, you know, not real, but you know, I don't have one either, but like with a cigarette and a martini, being like, we're gonna figure it out, we're gonna get through it, it's fine. Like,
oh my God, you know what that remind me of? Some of you might remember me saying this. It was mostly about Harry, where his team, his lawyers, probably going through the papers and what they're writing about him, and then when certain things probably have some legal ground, they will bring it to his attention, and Harry will say, oh, give them the green light, or say, no, let's leave that alone. I don't know if some of you remember, so I'm not surprised by this at all. There's a lot of things I say spontaneously out of nowhere, and then later I come to find out it is true. But that aspect, I was talking mostly about Harry. But here she's saying about Archewell and everything. It's almost the same thing though. Okay, oh, the Sussex squad has got their backs 100%. Alright, no more comments. Let's go to the next one. Alright, this is a video. I don't remember what it was. Okay, so there's that. Okay, what a beautiful story. Meghan Markle is such a sweet and beautiful soul. What the royal family and the British media machine, mouthpieces, and the Rangers don't want you to see, they want you to believe the lies they are telling about her. There's this person here. Thank you for sharing. So it's a retweet. There's no comment. Let's go to the retweet. Let's pause it again. Okay, there's the S here. How those who meet Meghan and interact with her absolutely love her, and those who hate her have never met her. How sweet is this? Okay, 1 minute and 7 seconds. Screenshot.
Yeah, I was down in the area with Meghan, and I called out to her, and I gave her a little personal response that I got from her 4 years ago, and she instantly knew that I'm Maddie, I live in Australia, and that my dog is called Pepper, because she gave me this little PS, cute little thing from her dogs to my dog. And then she gave me one hug, and then she was just so happy and overwhelmed to know that I was the girl who sent her a letter, and she stepped over the VIP signage area and gave me a second hug. Oh, yes, I cried afterwards. I was just so thankful to her for the time that she gave me just to briefly meet me. So if you see this TikTok, Meghan, thank you so much.
Wow, that is so nice. Let me pause it so it doesn't play again. Let's pause that. Is that the same one? Okay, first half, she is so sweet. She came with receipt too. Okay. I remember reading a tweet where, could it be her? It probably in one of my videos where about the dog, and Anyway, I don't remember everything that was in it, but I remember reading a tweet about a handwriting note. Let's continue. I don't know if this is the same or a continuation of the other one.
So this is a video of how I met Meghan Markle at the Vancouver Whistler Invictus Games 2025. So my mum, dad and myself went to the wheelchair basketball, the USA versus Nigeria teams. And it was the second half, and my dad looked over to the right hand side and he saw a whole lot of police officers. So he was like, perhaps Meghan and Harry are here. And like a second later we looked over to the left hand side and they were both walking in hand. Oh, it's so beautiful. And they sat down and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm in the same environment as Meghan and Harry. My hands were shaking. So we waited for the games to finish and then we went down to like the VIP area for a chance to meet her. And at this point Harry was with all of the Nigerian athletes. I believe they gave him some personalized jerseys for Archie and Lili.
I remember those pictures.
Yeah, I was down in the area with Meghan and I called out.
Oh damn. Okay, so that's where it continued from here. Okay, so that's an ad. Yeah, that's Meghan as ever, treating people with warmth, love, care, and compassion. This is why anybody who comes for her will face the might of the ancestors. Okay, and that's the truth. So that's the TikTok. Please go give her some likes. I'm not on TikTok. Bless her. Thanks for posting this. There's the thumbs up. This is so beautiful. Meghan is truly an amazing woman. Real people love real people. It's as simple as that. That's for sure. All right, let's go. Did I put this? I almost skipped that. Let's see. It might be the same thing, but let's see. I want to make sure. Okay, so that's the same thing. I just wanted to make sure. Let's pause it. I'm not skipping anything. I just hate when I'm editing and I realize I skipped from my list. All right, so
just so you guys know.
Let's pause. Okay, the girl that get it. Alright, let's listen.
Diana's ghost is gonna come down and haunt you, and not in like a fun kind of way, in like a scary kind of way, because Princess Diana would have left Meghan Markle, and I will die on this hill.
Alright, the next one. Oh, I can't hear it.
Just so you guys know, if to Meghan Markle, Princess Diana's ghost is gonna come down and haunt you.
Just to add to this, if you are somebody who is mean to Meghan Markle, I automatically think less of your ability to consume media critically, because there is not a single thing that she has done, a verifiable thing that she has done to warrant the vitriol and hatred that she has received. And if you think there is, then that means that you fell for the English monarchy and British press's calculated campaign to make you hate her.
Alright, so that's that. There's no comment. Next tweet. I saw it. I thought I'd share it. Okay, memories from 9 years ago. Let's see here. People style caught in the act. I never miss an opportunity for a solid food pic. Lunch is served. Come see the finished product on my personal Insta, Meghan Markle, XMM. So there's Meghan who's taking picture of her food. This is behind the scene. They caught her doing that. And then let's see here. Oh, she posted on her thing. There it is. Okay, love this. Lovely. Alright, so this is extra. I'm not gonna go to the article. The Duchess of Sussex shared a mood board for her new brand featuring personalized items including a handwriting craft by Prince Archie and a cheeky love letter to Prince Harry that reads, I love you with all my butt. I'll say my heart, but my butt is bigger. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, this is good. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex ex-boss Suits creator Aaron Kosh wants her back for Suit LA. Meghan is loved by all who knows her. She would still be acting if she wanted to. Intelligent people are not buying into the propaganda. With love, Meghan as ever. Guess what? It's $, okay? Right now. But anyway, forget what I'm thinking. 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Is there ever a point maybe this season or next season, where we would see those original characters pop in here and there on Suits LA?
Yes, the plan is obviously for this first season to have Harvey come back for an arc on the show, and it was an organic fit because Ted's past as a prosecutor in New York. He would have overlapped with Harvey, and we had them having played baseball together on a Prosecutors League baseball team. So Harvey's going to have an arc this season. We laid him in the past, and then he comes back in the present to kind of take care of some unfinished business. We will have at least one other Suits character make an appearance throughout the course of the year, and beyond that, we're figuring it out as writers. And I would love for them all to come back, but we don't want it to just be a parade of one character after another.
Meghan Markle, the world wants to know, what is it going to take, if anything, to get her on Suits LA?
Listen, I'm going to say this right now, Meghan, we would love to have you back on Suits LA. It's really up to her, obviously. If she would want to come back, it would be great. But I know Meghan is living her own life, and she has so much going on, and I wish her the best. And if she ever wants to come back, we'll have her back. That's what I would say.
That's nice. That's a nice respect. Respectable way of putting it. There's 5 comments. Let me add it to the list before I forget. Okay, so let's read some of the comments here. +1 job security. All right, there's that. Wonderful to see how Duchess Meghan was loved and being loved, except the racists making up their own stories about someone that they have never but crave and dream to become her one day, maybe in their own racist dreams, not their own racist dreams. Okay, yes, bring her back, bring them all back. I wouldn't be surprised to see her do a cameo. Okay, all right, let me go back to my list. I want to finish and start editing. Next tweet. The squad have a way of putting the GIF. Duchess Meghan, you are really that girl, because whew, if a multi-billion-dollar company like Netflix approaches me to do business, Meghan Markle as ever, Prince Harry. There's that GIF come out of nowhere. I'm sad. Alright, hell effing yes. There's the laugh here. Thanks, one interpretation. Another is that Netflix is desperate to recoup some of the money it wastes on her. Oh, please. Oh, please. And let's see here. I don't even need to finish it. Okay, who does this? Meghan Markle. Oh, whatever. The haters will always be talking their nonsense. The thing is, they won't want to offer it to you or many other people more deserving. But I just saw the video. You know what? Never mind. Next tweet. There's the squad making fun of Netflix. Okay, there's the thing I was saying at the beginning of this video. Imagine the marketing guy at Netflix seeing all the free coverage and even the logo getting airtime. You will ask yourself, what am I here for again? There's the laugh. Do you know how hard it is to have people memorize a new logo? March 4th. With love, Meghan, can't wait. Plus, of course, as ever product. 18 seconds, just laugh, okay? That's the marketing company who's laughing. They got all the publicity for free. That's what this is. They're just laughing. There's no comment. Let's go to the next one. I can't even show the video fully anyway, so there's no reason to leave it to play 18 seconds that long. Again, this is about the marketing company. Netflix marketing team, knowing y'all are doing a masterful job pushing as ever. There's the GIF. They are waiting to see her crashing to cut the deal without further legal and financial. Oh my God, these people, that is something. This is the problem we are having. These people, they just want negativity. They just want negativity. I can't believe these people. Every chance that you get, they want something bad to happen. I don't even need to finish read that. You could pause or rewind and read it. Okay, that has got to be the dumbest explanation ever. Brand that does not need irrelevant person goes way beyond its normal convention to unnecessarily invest millions in said person just so they can say they try. Does that really make sense to you? I'm telling you, these people. Let's see, did she come back? I blocked her. Ma'am, Netflix owes Meghan or Harry nothing. If they felt even a remote sense of the failure you've conjured up, they won't become a business partner. They will have cut their losses and move on, not invest more. Honestly, we've yelled this stupid before Meghan came along. Again, I'm not reading the one that I blocked. And by the way, beyond the rating of their documentary, have you seen the numbers for any of their other projects? What exactly are you basing your claim of failure on? Since you know so much, please provide your evidence of said failure. In the first video, I was reading where the CEO was saying one of their Netflix is the documentary was one of the most watched in the UK. Yep, they are helping Netflix save money on promotion. Okay, let's pause that. No need for a marketing budget. The haters and toxic UK, toxic media are doing it all for free. Alright, they're saving a bundle on marketing. My goodness, the lovers and haters, or especially the haters, are doing the Lord's work forever. Alright, that's an ad. Let's pause this. Bottom up. LOL, so true. The haters are doing splendidly. There's the laugh. Okay, Netflix must love backing Meghan's project. Literally no advertising budget needed. The British media and the Rangers do all the heavy lifting for them. Okay, I've just read an article and they appear to have left no base uncovered. Everyone knows the assignment. Let me see here. March 4th is just around the corner. I'm just excited. Card ready. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, looks so fresh and happy as ever. Meghan, as ever. Only on Netflix. Okay, so let's go to the next one. That's the squad tweets again. I have 2 more after that. Oh my god, I'm an hour now. I'm gonna squeeze everything. I posted this on my community board on Happy Team Sussex. Meghan, post on your IG again. I want to see something. This is like a tease. And say, I dare you, Meghan. Go post again to see how the Rangers will react. See what? Crash out. Okay, with love, Meghan premiere is going to be a delicious day. She did, laughing my ass off. We already have too many casualties from her last post. Leave some for when As Ever comes out. The Rangers. Did you know? You're a wizard. She heard you. There's a laugh. DD, wake up. She just did. Okay. Remember, I'm behind on some of these tweets. These are some tweets throughout the week. Okay? So I wasn't posting anything during the week. I swear, the squad always finds some videos that reflect their mood. This is this person crying. I'm gonna play it after I read the caption. That's her crying. I can't believe the Rangers. You are running out of time. There's a laugh here. It's time to focus on practicing your ugly crying. March 4th is around the corner. And yes, it's happening. With love, Meghan on Netflix. I hope this sends you to the mental ward. Alright, have the meltdown you deserve. Let's listen. It will be a screenshot. I just click in between. Okay, this is the cries. Alright, listen. Why do people post themselves to go into all of that? I hope they film themselves throwing plates and banging their heads on bricks for their channels. There's the laugh here. The squad or something. This is my last one. Oh my god. I can't believe the squad. They know where to find all clips to fit their mood. There's another one. That's a GIF here. Me, while y'all are listening to the professional trolls, aka British media, not a single soul has a leg to stand on, but I'm surely enjoying the free advertisement as they pretend otherwise. Alright, that's a GIF, like they're eating good with all the content that Meghan is sharing. Okay, just so it doesn't fall through the cracks, Archetype Part 2 is also in the pipeline. There's so much Harry and Meghan stuff this year. I so hope we get 2 or 3 international trips too. Okay, don't worry. You know Misery Isle will promoting it like Betty's second coming. That's an ad, and then that's it. Let's do a prayer. What should we do a prayer for? This is something I was looking for. prayer for spiritual awakening. Yeah, let's do that. Awakening. Because on my, oh, did I spell it well? Awake. Okay, A here. What was I saying? In my last video, I was talking about, because I read one of the squad's prayer, and one of the things that popped up, I went on with that, is that there's so many people who are blind to see reality, and many of them goes to church, but for some reason they are not seeing what is happening in front of them in reality. So this is why now I'm doing this prayer. Before I read one of the squad's prayer, now I search for the prayer for spiritual awakening. And one of the things that I've also said is that many people who are, especially those who voted for the orange man, need to take step back from whatever religion practice they are in. I'm not saying neglect your religion, but for a while, just step back a little. Okay? Go centralize yourself. Go to nature. Take a walk. Meditate. Be connected with nature. See the water flow, the river, the trees, the birds. Just clear your mind. Clear your mind to whatever it is that what you thought is not what it is. Okay? Just clear your mind. And be back to your center self, your core values. Because many of these people who voted for that orange guy, some of them are really good people. But there's something that intercept or interfere in their vision to see reality. Their mind are so weak to see the truth. They need to take a step back from religion, whatever their practice is. I'm not saying neglect it. For a while, just step back, because religion are blinding so many people. False prophecies are saying what God is, and when in fact it's completely false. This is what I want you guys to move away from for a while. Go clear yourself. Usually your instinct usually tells you the truth. Okay, so take a step back. Don't even go to any spiritual, how do you call this? What's the term where you pay to go, and they have a term for it, where a group of people go and to cleanse or whatever it may be. Don't do that. You need yourself right now. It's yourself. You don't want human being interfering in that spiritual aspect that I'm talking about. Only yourself. You are the only human being that needs to reconnect with yourself. Your mind, body, and soul. You need to reconnect with that. Understand who you are. Because I just don't see how so many people went and voted that way, and now they are crying. Everything was clear as clear can be, but so many failed to see it, whether it was racism or whatever. People need to reconnect with themselves. Because the next election, whichever the wind is blowing, because they are watching, the evil is always watching, so they could morph into the wind, whatever the popularity where they see most people will vote for, they will morph into that, so they could trick you again. So this is why you need to reconnect with yourself, redefine who you are, but it has to be just you. It cannot be with human interference. Other human cannot interfere with that. You have to do it. You will be the only human being to reconnect with yourself. You need the environment, nature, to bring you back to center. All right? Move away from the church for a while. No matter which religion you are in. If you did vote the way that the election went, these are the group of people that needs to do what I'm saying. Reconnect with yourself. Because from the day that I saw the result of it, not only I was so pissed, angry, but the following day, I was like, I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it. Okay? Because the key issues that I always have once I accept it, I had no choice but to accept it. This is democracy. It's the people who knew exactly who Trump was and then went in the voting booth and pressed to vote for him. These are the people I'm talking about. Some of them might be religious, some of them may not, or whatever situation they are in. These are the group that needs to reconnect with nature, with themselves, without any interference of another human being to let you know this is what God wants. You don't need that. You need to do it yourself. Yourself, with nature. Let nature tell you. When you see the river flow, the green grass, the trees, the birds, the sun, the clouds, reconnect with that. And then as you process all of this, okay, whatever your core true self is will come out, will make you refocus. This is what you need, okay? Enough with human interference. Enough with human interference telling you this is what God says. Okay? Reconnect with nature. But anyway, I had to let this off my chest before I read that. This is the prayer that I put. Prayer for spiritual awakening. Heavenly Father, I come before you humbly, seeking a deeper connection with you. Open my eyes to your truth. Awaken my heart to your love and fill me with your Holy Spirit. Remove any barriers that prevent me from experiencing your presence fully. Exactly what I was looking for. Okay? Guide me to live a life that reflects your will and purpose. Renew my mind, transform my heart, and ignite within me a passion to serve you wholeheartedly. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm not going to add anything to that. Luckily, I said what I had to say before I read this. Pretty much this is this. Okay? Reconnect with nature. That's all I could add with that. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so I will have 2 videos. I don't know. I did 2 recordings. I don't know if in one of them I will have part 1, part 2, or 4, spread them out to 4 videos. I don't know. But this week, depending on how things go, I may not have any videos this week as well. Okay, so while I have some time this weekend, I decided to catch up with what was going on. So pretty much in these 2 recordings are catching up with everything this week. And there's a lot of tweets I left behind. I didn't even bother sharing with you. Some of them I put on my community board with screenshot and things like that. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for watching.